Good morning. Good morning. How are you guys? Hey, Mystery. How are you, honey? How's today going? Well, for those of you that weren't here for last night's hurrah, Olaf lives! Making ice. Being all kinds of craziness. Not making any horrible noises. Olaf lived. You're numb? Yeah. That's pretty standard, Mystery. That's to be expected. I think you're doing just fine, honey. And it's okay to feel that way. It's okay to feel numb, lost, angry, mad, sad, all of it at all one time. Grief is the weirdest emotion that you encounter because well, you know, it's ever changing. You roll with it. Okay. Let's make coffee. Well, good morning, guys. All of a sudden I looked up because I felt like I was being stared at, and they're both staring at me from the bed. They are both in bed still, and they are both staring at me. Good morning, Bones. So if you weren't here for last night, Olaf lives. Olaf gave a last stand, and he come back with a vengeance. Olaf lives! Good morning. Good morning, Lacey. See? You making ice. Look at that. How amazing is that? Made me so happy. Not even kidding. Olaf. That's Olaf. My ice maker. Olaf. Olaf Eugene Uhomi. Damn, I am tan. Huh. A lot tanner than I thought I was. Oh, my music box is coming today. Oh, how exciting. Oh, you should see what I got done on the saloon last night. Look at that sucker. Got the whole second floor put on, built the stables, filled them with horses, got electric strung. That saloon's coming together. Yes, Lacey, I'm so excited. I was so excited last night. Hell, it's my ice maker that I've been whining about for a week that wasn't working properly. Oh, yeah, that's where I'm at too, Pam. I'm serious. It's the little things in life. Listen, I was going to be completely okay trekking to the Maverick, waiting for it. But the more I kept thinking about it, $150 to $180, that's a lot of money for one damn appliance. I'm really spoiled, but that was a want, not a need. So, oh my goodness. That's a lot, mystery. I'm really sorry. Oh, I am too. I'm so grateful for the Reddit thread. I am so grateful for a Reddit thread. Well, you're gonna have to wait a minute, littlest girl. I gotta wait for the coffee water. My goodness, you were sweating. You were sweating in your sleep. How were you sweating? Oh my goodness, you must have been wrapped up in a blanket. Good morning on One Way Street. I love you so much, littlest girl. I love your brother more, though, because I've had him longer. I love you quite a bit, but I do love your brother more, just so you're aware. He's been with me longer. I love him a lot more. But I love you pretty much a lot, too. Almost all the time I love you. Yes, because you're sweet like brown sugar. Yes, you're sweet like brown sugar. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I love you. Good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Okay, listen. I'm going to put you down. You want to go outside? I don't want you to poop on my floors. I know that you like to. I know that you like to run and poop right over by the door. Let's not do that, okay? Hey. Isn't that great, Pam? That's what I thought. Yes, we're making fresh coffee. That's what I thought. I was like, oh, praise be Jesus. Fucking Reddit was right for once. And they weren't trying to, like, fuck my whole life up. Reddit was right for once. Anyway. So, that made me happy. Olaf works. He's working wonderfully. Hey, Pippin Roo. Oh, good. Just sit there. Let me find my... You're doing just fine. You just sit there. Let me find my sandals. Pippin Roo. Pippin Roo. So he's right on right now. Yep. Come on. Pippin Roo. Pippin Roo. Yeah. Okay. You ready? Want to say do your business? Okay, come on. Let's go. Pippin Roo. Me some light. Oh, thank God. Good morning, Ange. How are you? Good morning, Fred. Okay. He needed a spa day. Now I really am sad that I threw away my Shark steam mop. Because I bet I could have fixed it. But out of holy fuck, it's already warm out here. Holy fuck. Did I sleep well? I did sleep well. I don't have a problem sleeping. I'm one of those that as soon as I get into my sleep position, which is either on my left side or rolled flat onto my belly, forget about it. It don't matter where I'm at, what I'm in. I could be on an airplane, and I'll try to roll over onto my belly so I can sleep. Or my side, my left side. And I just, once I'm asleep, I'm asleep. Oh, well, what am I up to? I'm celebrating the joy that Olaf lives. That it was $40 instead of $180. I'm overjoyed at that. That's more my budget. Hi, Boop and Roo. Hi, little Boop and Roo. Are you happy? On the successful surgery? What are you talking about? Oh, for getting the stick removed from my ass? Because I act like a stuck-up bitch? Yeah, okay. That's fine. That's fair. I'm just over the moon that Olaf lived. And now I know how to take care. Oh, to Olaf. Oh, okay. Well, there we go. I'm like, okay. Well, I wasn't sure what they meant for the successful surgery. No wonder you sleep on your belly. Ouch. Yeah. I'm a solid belly sleeper. Always been. And that's exactly it, Pam. That's the part right there. I know how to fix it. I know what needs to be what needs to happen to keep it maintained. I know all the things about it now. And if somebody else has a problem, well, I can point them to the Reddit thread. The key is that, oh no, I have T-Rex arms when I sleep. They get pulled right in, and then my wrists curve down, and my arm looks like that. I have T-Rex arms when I sleep. Come on, sis. Adam, come on. Addie, come on. She's not paying you no mind. People walk on the sidewalks. Come on. Hey, come home. Roop and Poo, come home. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Oh my goodness, it looks like Lou. That looks like Lou. He's nice. Come on, get home. Get home. He looks like Lou. Come on. He's on a leash. He's not talking to anybody. Get in here. Hey, get in your yard. You do too, but you lay on your side. I never had kids, so I'm still able. Your sibling sleeps like the dead. Oh, see, I do toss and turn, but I still wake up on my belly or on my side. I very rarely wake up. I never wake up on my right side. If I wake up on my right side, it's going to be hell to tell the captain. I'm going to have a headache all fucking day. I'm going to have motor issues. It's something to do with my neck from my car accident. I've never been able to wake up on my right side. I wake up on my right side and I've got the awfulest headache. Been like that since I was 19 years old. Addison Huxley, get in your yard. Come on. Yes. Oh, Lord. She says no. No, I'm not moving. And I got like the first floor of the saloon done last night, and then I went to bed. I was going to work on it some more, but then I decided I'm kind of tired. I had to go to sleep. I'm just over the moon that Olaf works, because we have the hottest weather so far of the year coming at us this week. It's supposed to be 90, 99 today, 100 and something tomorrow, 110 tomorrow, 116 on Friday, 112 on Saturday, 110 on Sunday. I don't know what the fuck is coming across the country, but they're going to turn us into the armpit of hell. Good morning, Haley. How are you, hon? How'd you sleep? We are going to get hotter than the South. There's weather coming across the U.S. right now. There's 100+ degrees in California, and it's just coming right across the country. So 3 days, y'all on the East Coast will have it. Oh, it will, Fred. It's coming straight for you. Coming straight for you. You'll get it, Fred. No worries. I'll make sure that I bottle some up and send it to you. Oh. And I may just go ask for forgiveness. I may be buying a second air conditioner today. We'll see how it does in this first 100-degree day. I may just be asking for forgiveness. I did say I didn't know if I could be on board with that agreement, so whatever. Well, I don't know. Unless your house is open to me and I've got free use of your AC, I might be having to put a second one in. Oh, you can wait. You got 3 days. Once it hits me, you got 3 days before it hits Fred. Maybe 2 days. 2 to 3 days, whatever happens out here, it hits that direction. I guess you could wait to see if it actually goes or if it splits. You might give her a call and make sure see what kind of a plan she has for the hot weather that's coming. Like I said, you got 3 days once it hits here before it leaves and goes somewhere else. It's gonna be fucking crazy. We went from 88 degrees at the beginning of the week to, okay, green screen, done. Friday 95, Saturday 101, 106, but they've updated it now. That was a couple of days ago. Yeah, just make sure she has a plan, JJ. What do you think about these? If you've got the rod, I've got the bobber. Still sober, bitches. I don't think my air conditioner shut off in 2 days. Mm-mm. See, Olaf, you narrowly escaped going to the big dumpster in the sky. You hear that, Olaf? That's all the big dumpster in the sky falling in. What you doing, Hattie girl? Are you inspecting the ants? Look, that could have been Olaf's fate. That so could have been Olaf's fate. I probably would have sat here and cried if that really would have been Olaf in the dumpster. I probably would have sat here and cried this morning as my ice maker made it to the big ice maker in the sky. But I didn't, so I'm happy. Somebody's solar charging. Somebody's got her sloppy sit on and she's solar charging. She has the sloppiest sit. That's what I was thinking. Olaf better be thankful for being saved. He could have went to the big ice maker in the sky. You'll see, you'd be sleeping with the fishes. Well, maybe you're not sleeping with the fishes. Flies ruin your outdoor activities. Have you ever tried using Yard and Garden? Or have you tried using the the flying insect killer? That's what I treat the walls outside at the farm with, inside his deck, inside the screened-in porch, because the flies, they like to congregate in there. And twice a summer, I go through and I wipe down all the cobwebs, knock them all down. Now that I've been out there every month, it really hasn't been a big thing. Because in the evening, I just flip the lights on so I can see all the cobwebs. Can't always see them in the daytime, so I wait till nighttime when you can see them all. And then I clean everything up, and then I spray everything so it has a layer of that flying insect killer all over it. I don't spray the furniture because the dogs are on it, but I spray the walls, I spray the side of the house, the floor. And then we do a couple of fly traps. There'll be 2 or 3 of the hanging, gross smelling fly traps around. Puts one over at the barn. But they make by Raid, they make a yard and garden fogger killer thing. You spray it outside in your yard and your garden. It's on sale at Ace right now. And then the other one is just called Flying Insect Killer. I keep a can of it because at night that light is on and that just gets all kinds of crazy bugs around it. And every time you open the door, 50,000 of them fly in. So I generally spray it. Especially after it's dark and that's the only light source out here, then there's just a ton of little bugs around it. So that's what I use. I don't even think the farmer knows that I do that, but he's it makes me giggle because I'll get a message that's like, wow, there's no flies out here. I don't know what you do. Threaten them. Threaten them within an inch of their life. Hey, what is that? No, we're not. I don't even know what that is, but we're not chewing on that. It goes in the garbage bag. Because out at the farm, we get flies really, really bad. Horses bring flies. Country life brings flies. Dogs that, doors that are standing wide fucking open all day long. I've never seen somebody who's so conservative be so liberal when it comes to his home. Doors are open, fucking gates are open. He makes me giggle. But when I get there, everything's already closed up. And it doesn't matter because she fits through the fucking fence anyway, so. I keep hoping that one of these times we're going to go out there and she's going to be too big to go through the fence, but I don't think so. You're declaring war tonight? Nice. What are you doing, Lilith girl? Oh, how sweet is that? They're happy and playing together. Hi. Oh, yeah, you got bark, huh? Yeah, you got a new piece of bark. It's where you should be chewing on it is right out here. Yes, with your pile of sticks. She flipped her bark all around the house last night. I know. Boy, you would think you were a bird dog, little girl. You would think you were a bird dog. Nope, just a puppy that likes birds. Ooh, I wonder how many other baby birds got eaten. It's the simple things in life, JJ. I thought my grandparents were weird too because they would sit around in the evenings and sit on the porch and watch the yard and watch the garden and look at the flowers, and they were so fucking content. Just content. Every night after dinner, they would take a walk. Then they would go sit on their little patio that surrounded them by all kinds of wildflowers. Grandpa grew sunflowers and hollyhocks, and Grandma had all the little wildflowers. She had a whole flower bed of wildflowers. Next year, I'm going to do flowers outside. I will get some of my, I will buy some, start in December when Family Dollar puts out all their spring stuff. I'll start grabbing some little flower pots and the little long beds, because I'm going to have flowers next year. Good morning, Joe. How are you? How'd you sleep? So I'm content staring at that fake grass, seeing if it's going to grow. Ooh! Bree, your package should be there. It says it delivered. Slept good for once. Nice. Well, Joe, Olaf lives. He has been resurrected. Did not have to go to the big ice maker in the sky. That's awesome, JJ. Hey, come over here, littlest. Come on. Come on. Come over here. Let's not go roaming the whole neighborhood, please. No, don't stomp your foot. Yeah, come over here. Good girl. Acting like you're on a trail now. Ooh, I got a scent, Mom. I got a scent. I gotta follow it. Oh, what you got? Bring it here. What you got? Oh, you found a new stick to go in your pile. You got a new stick to go in your pile. This dog is crazy. What was touching it, huh? There's a code enforcement guy, dude. He got a dog in the back of his truck. See why you can't be loose? At least it's not a 4th of July weekend. Hey, what did you pick up? What you got? Gross. Drop it. Good girl. Gross. Yuck. Okay. Drop it. Drop it. Gross. Summer days were really never warm. Oh, interesting. Hi. Hi, little girl. Littlest girl. You are so golden. You are just like gold. Yeah, we're a high plains desert, JJ. So, a million years ago when the dinosaurs roamed, California was underwater, or it was like an island. Um, we were, where I live was an inland freshwater ocean. How we had an inland freshwater ocean, I don't know. But we were, and yes, we're a high plains desert. So we do not have humidity. If our humidity is 40%, it's probably because we're in the middle of a thunderstorm. So yeah, Grable's 62, Thermopolis is 72. We're about 46. We kind of live in a hole here. But yeah, we don't have humidity. We normally get 4 inches of rain a year. So we're still considered a high plains desert. All of our moisture comes from snowpack. So if we don't get enough snow on the mountain, then we don't have. Boyson's just through the canyon at Thermop. You go through the Wind River Canyon, and then there's Boyson Reservoir. And Boyson is really low. It's the lowest I've ever seen it in my life. Somebody had gone through the canyon the other day, and they'd posted pictures about Boyson being really low. And instead of it being on both sides of the road like it always is, it's on one side of the road. The water's on one side of the road, and it's only over towards the mouth of the canyon. The rest of the reservoir is one whole part of it looks like it's grass. You wouldn't even know that it was reservoir before. So, yeah, it's this whatever's going on with the water and the weather. Um, in my opinion, they're tied together because our weather brings our water. Um, and then with Lake Powell being a deadpan state, um, it's a whole nother. That's a whole nother issue because we're fixing to let out again from uh, Yellowtail, Boyson. I, they said our mountains, and even at Red Lodge, they were in the 98%. Yeah, we've got two big dams. Boyson has a dam. Yellowtail has a dam. Those are our two big reservoirs that hold our water here. And they always let water out of Boyson for filling the canals because the canals are, the rivers here flow in the middle of Wyoming. The river flows from north to south. So you would think when you let the water out at Boyson, it would head south, but it doesn't. It goes north. It goes north to Montana. We have a river that flows. We have one of two. We have one of the two rivers in the world and the planet that flow backwards. Um, I think it's the Amazon flows north to south, or south to north, and the Bighorn flows south to north. So they have to shoot it up and then it goes back down. It's kind of crazy. Yellowtail has a dam. Boyson has a dam. Buffalo Bill has a dam. Buffalo Bill's still looking really good. It's over by Cody. As you go in the west entrance of Yellowstone. So those are the 3 reservoirs around me that have dams. Well, I think Levitt and Shell Reservoir also have dams too. And they're at the base of the Bighorns on the Grayville side, on the east side of the Bighorns. I know that Levitt does because they just built a new dam and my cousin was the superintendent of the project. You know, when I was up there just a couple Mondays ago, Joe, the Yellowstone was still up pretty high there by Bridger. Or last week, whenever it was. I don't even remember when it was that I went. Must have been 2 weeks ago. The end of June. Because we took off on a road trip the end of June. I always kind of measure Montana water by where you cross the Yellowstone right there outside of Bridger. And if it looks like you could walk across it, you know it's low water. But the last 3 times that I've come across that bridge, that water's been almost up to the bottom of the bridge. And you can feel it when you go across the bridge. You're like, oh, I'm in the middle of a whole bunch of fucking water. But with as warm as it's been, I wouldn't doubt that the Yellowstone is finally starting to woe up a little bit. I think pretty much most of the snow's off the mountain. Going through Billings, it was low. I haven't been to Billings in a minute. I thought of about 6 things the other day, and I was like, you know, if I was in Billings, I could take care of all 6 of these things in one afternoon. I wanted a brand new book. I wanted a Route 44 ocean water. I wanted some new stones. And then I was looking on Maurice's because they have some really cute summer dresses right now. I would have wanted to go to the mall to go to Maurice's. Billings just had a pretty good incident that just happened at Lake Hills. I mean, if you've been around Lake Hills, you'll know that they're not very friendly to natives. And this 15-year-old boy was out for the first time with his family on a family golfing with cousins and sisters and aunties and uncles. And the group of them quit playing golf about, I don't know, 2 hours into their golfing time. And the young native boy took his shirt off because he was hot. Didn't realize that it's a golf club and you really can't do something like that. And some guy come over in a golf cart, an old white man, that's the way he was described, come over in a golf cart, started screaming at him, telling him that we don't do that, and we don't like your kind here, and this is why we don't. Yep, we don't want your kind here, etc., etc., etc. And then he hit him with the golf cart. And then when the kid wouldn't comply, he pulled his hair, pulled his braid. His hair was all messed up, and he pulled an earring out of his ear. They went back to try to find him, figure out who it was, because the kid called on the cell phone. This kid had lost some money on the golf course. realize that he had lost a pocket full of money. It was the owner of Lake Hills. It wasn't even a manager. It wasn't an employee. It was the owner of Lake Hills Golf Club. Hey, get home. Hang on a second. There were people, other golfers, people that live on the golf course. There were people that saw the interaction and the altercation. They also recorded it, and they got the video to the powers that be. And yeah, pretty shitty. Pretty fucking shitty. Hey, get over here. Do you need to go inside? You are not staying home. I'm not going to have, you're not going to be out here if you're going to keep roaming around. Come on. Roaming around. Come on. If you're going to keep roaming around, we're going inside. Let's go. Come on. I'll cut my nose off to spite your face all day long. Come on. All day long, I'll cut my nose off to spite your face. All day. You poor pouty girl. Oh, poor pouty girl. Yeah, so apparently shitty things still happen by people that want to be business owners in the community. It's pretty gross to think that, oh, he just got his first tooth. Aw. JJ, I really can't help anybody with their motivation to clean because, I mean, I am not that good at it myself daily. Everything, like the day, it starts out looking like this. There's a lot of free counter space and it's looking pretty good, right? There's no dishes in the sink or anything. By the end of the day, there will be dishes piled up in the sink that will not look this clean in here. I will not have all the flat surfaces that I have. Shit will be piled up. Yeah, no. Mm-mm. This house, mm-mm. I don't know how people do that shit every day. I pick one project that has to be done that's a big one, right? Something that's big, like the floors or... And I've just gotten to the point where I just wear socks. I wear shoes and socks in the house anymore. Fuck it. She's going to bring bark in. I'm going to have to step on it. No barefoot. I'll just wear shoes and socks all summer. It's fine. But thank you. We will take our meds now. If you haven't taken your meds, take your meds. Oh, that cup was a lot heavier than I thought it was going to be. So, it's the progress that was made on the saloon last night. Look at that. Lights up the stable. You can see inside the saloon. Got the front porch on. Look, even the horses get to see. Even the horses get to see at night. Oh, yeah, no, that's just her playing with her chicken. Hey, sis. Here, let's give you your no lickum. You want a no lickum cookie? Here. There's your no lickum. I can't believe how much that has helped. And it's made it, those no lickums made the Frito smell go away. Okay. There's that. I'll fill her play mat for now. Maybe she'll give me a moment. Oops. Yeah, definitely got too many on that one. Okay. Ooh, I should put a beef liver in that side. All right. Oh, she saw that she's waiting for her. See how patiently she's waiting? She knows that her mat's being filled. She knows that her food puzzle's being filled. So she's waiting ever so patiently. She saw me pick that mat up off the floor and she's like, oh, Mom's gonna give me playtime. Wow, Olaf sounds so quiet. Pretty amazing when he kicks on now. Okay, there's two big old pieces of beef liver in that one. And we'll break. We'll break a piece up. Stick it in another one. Let's take all those out. Oh my God, once you get food in here, it's hard to get them out. I don't know how these dogs get them out so easily. Well, their tongues, of course. All right, there we go. All right. Yeah. Less licking probiotic chews for skin and coat. You got to watch your dogs, though, and monitor their water intake because these can cause urinary tract infection in them because it'll dry them up too much. So on Mason and Addie, just get one a day. Oh, you found it. You got right to the beef liver. And then if you were asking about beef livers, those are what I feed them for beef livers. Same thing that her minnows are too. Minnows are vital. Oh, sis, we got a minnow for you here. Oh, we only got 2 minnows left. Oh, sister. Hey, what's that? Oh, is that a yummy? Oh, the little fish ones? They're vital too. They say cat treats on them, but they're for dogs. Looks like I'm going to have to order her some more minnows. She loves her minnows. Here. Oh, you got that big part open to get the beef liver out. I know you love those, huh? They're like potato chips. You're working on the big one. She's so smart. Let's see if she can move that one little yellow piece around. Because there's another beef liver underneath the big yellow piece that she has turned the wrong way. So there's another beef liver in there on that side. She's like, ooh, what is this? You got it! Well, I'm done helping you now, kiddo. You know how to do it, clearly. I'm done helping you. Oh, wow, JJ. Ooh, did you guys... Okay, you guys see that explosive diarrhea disease or virus outbreak that's happening? And it's because of... They say it's because of fruits and possibly like cilantro, basil, raspberries, things like that. And it's poop. It's poop. It's a single cell organism. It's poop. And so the rest of you are just going to learn what it's like to live on an SSRI. Because when you're on an SSRI, you could shit through a screen door at 30 paces and not hit a wire. It's kind of a skill. It is. So, I don't have to worry about it because I don't eat fruits and vegetables that much. Definitely not that fresh. And, well, like I said, you're about to figure out what it's like to live on an SSRI. Olaf, you make me happy when skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my Olaf away. Olaf. I'm sorry I didn't take better care of you, Olaf. I'll take better care now. Now that I know what's due. All I kept thinking was, God, these people with these ice makers got to be gross. Have a good day, Mystery. Hmm. What are you doing? What do you want to do? You still left some in there. You still left some in there. Mason, are you ready to get up? No. He's not ready to get up either. You want to go back to bed? Sure, I'll put you back in bed. Come here. There you go. She gets in her spot and goes right back to sleep. Oh, maybe we're not going to get in our spot and go right back to sleep. Go pick on her brother for a minute until he growls. Yeah, and look, I really thought it's a Tata towel. I really thought it was going to work. I mean, this came from Temu, and it's well made, except for this is fleece. It's not the terry cloth, it's fleece. It's like that microfiber fleece. And I really seriously thought, I mean, that's a big old booby holder. It's too little for my boob. It's way too little for my boob. It doesn't matter if I try to start. That's not enough edge to keep my boob in. Not by any means. It's dangerous. I tried it on the first time I wiggled. Both boobs were hanging out. Bloop. Both boobs. Straight out. What are you stuffing at? You want to go? You want down? Okay, I'll put you up. Oh, another country heard from. Okay, come on, buddy. Ready? I'll let you down first. Go ahead. Go on down. Oh, so you just came in here to wake your brother up, I see. You know that that's not going to make him very happy. Okay, come on. All right. Mason, you ready? Here she comes. Here she comes. She's so fucking happy to see him every morning. Look at her. She's like, okay, where are we going? What are we doing? Where are we going? What are we doing? Where are we going? What are we doing? Oh, do we play with the duck? You want to play with the duck? You want to play with the duck? Hey, Mason, you want to play with the duck? You want to go outside? What do you want to do? Hey, Mason, what do you think? Mason, what do you think? Oh, hey, let's play with the duck. Let's play with the duck. Yeah, that's what she reminds me of. Oh, Mom, Mason's up, Mason's up, Mason's up. Oh, Mom, look, Mason's up. Can we go outside? Mom, can we go outside? Mom, Mason's up. Hi, Bubba. Good morning. Good morning. Would ask you how you sleep, but I know how you slept. You slept right next to my head all night, snoring away. Whoa, did you guys watch the thing about the dynamic price tags that I shared? Have you guys been seeing this? I'm not a regular Walmart shopper, okay? I just don't do Walmart. It's too far away. I don't want to spend 2 hours in the car going and coming. Go ahead, Mason. Don't want to spend 2 hours in the car. Don't want to deal with the goings and comings, all of that, right? Okay, so Walmart has now started putting dynamic price tags on there. Do you know what dynamic pricing is? Dynamic pricing are those digital price tags. And those digital price tags, they have little itty bitty cameras embedded in them. And as you walk up to it, it does a scan of you that has, I haven't figured out how this works. And I'm curious because I want to know, somehow I feel like there's a banking institution that's not protecting privacy the best somewhere because they can tell how much money you have in your bank account. So if you are somebody that walks, you and I both walk in the door and I have $12 in my bank account and you have $42,000 in your bank account, your 89-cent can of peas are going to cost you $1.29. They're going to cost me 89 cents. There are people. Yes, Olaf is still with us and running strong, Remy. As a matter of fact, I just kind of tapped his ice down and I'm sitting right here, dude. You don't have to worry about my dogs there. I'm sitting right here. I can see them both. Yeah. And so say Remy has 42,000 bank account. I've got 12. That can of peas is going to stay 89 cents for me. But for Remy, it's going to go up to $1.29. How about this one? How about if they see you happy that there's a product, the price can change on the product right before your eyes. Ooh, what is that one? Oh, that's it. That's got to be the 10 a.m. to... What the fuck are you thinking? You gonna go swipe my dogs, motherfucker? My two dogs are right here. I'm right here. I can see both of my dogs. What the fuck? Yeah. Okay, so what happens, Remy, if I'm sick, you're rich, you go do my grocery shopping, so now I got to give you extra money because you paid the bigger price for the extra items? Oh, I know. I know, and that's why I'm like, I don't feel bad because I don't shop at Walmart, so it's not going to happen to me. However, this dynamic pricing is going to... It's started in grocery stores. Like the lady in the videos gave the example of Hy-Vee. Well, we have those little tags too. Your peas are still 89 cents now. Okay, well, we're both poor. I was giving you the upper advantage. You also only do Walmart online, so you've already been dealing with the dynamic pricing. Yes, that is one of the great points about the dynamic pricing, is that, you know, say it's not selling and they needed to sell 35 of those units, they have the ability to right there before your eye change the price, drop it lower. They also have the ability, if the store is really busy, to charge more for items. So you go in at noon and it's really busy, and then say 2 o'clock, it's dead as fuck. Your items might be cheaper at 2 o'clock versus noon. And the only way to avoid it is a face covering. So anyway, it was a pretty interesting little thing. I don't do Walmart. So, I mean, Walmart for me, let's see. It would be, it was 86 miles, 80, 90, 100. It'd be like 110 miles one way. Good morning, Candace. And how's that going to work with people with food stamps? Yeah. Yeah, I shared the video on it. I did one on my community wall yesterday. I was like, dynamic pricing, because I've seen those little labels even at our grocery store here. They were in Thermop also. I never saw them change before my eyes. But now I kind of want to go to the Walmart to have an experiment. I see you. I see you way over there. I wish you would come home and stop giving me heart failure. So far, they aren't doing it around you yet. I'm going to be interested because Wyoming has really strict laws on pricing. You pay what it's marked, period, the end. So if you walk up to it and it's 89 cents, you pay 89 cents. In the video that I shared, there were a couple of different people that had pulled items off the shelf, and by the time they got up to the register, they were marked at like 9 something, $9.99, $9.98, or whatever it was. By the time they got up to the register, it was almost $14. Hell, my state put a fucking man in jail for fucking removing the governor from a diesel engine. The diesel delete law. Addie Huxley. Yeah, you're out of bounds. Get home. Excuse me while I yell at my dog for a second. Get home, you little dirty hooker. Come on. Ooh, the mail just showed up. Come on, you dirty little hooker. Let's go. Standing around, walking around down the alleys like you're selling ass. Come on. Hi. Get in there. Addison. Come on. Get in your yard. All right. You're also still really interested in how people were weighing things like meat right in the store and seeing they marked it at a heavier weight. Oh, wow. We have sales tax, 6% sales tax. Ooh, that's nice. Okay. Mail cart just left. Let's go walk up and get the box. Ooh. You don't know who that is. That's not me. I don't understand why they insist on putting my shit. It's here, Andy. I currently have him in prison. She's in the yard and he's in solitary. Oh my god, this is so pretty. Look at this, you guys. Look at how fucking pretty that is. And it plays music. It should take about 3 hours. I love it, Andy. It's beautiful. Listen, it's a wooden puzzle to put together. It wouldn't matter what it was. It's a gift. I'm going to like it either way. It's one of the things that I like to do. The bow and the wings move. Oh my god, how cool is that? It wouldn't have mattered which one you picked. I would have loved it. I am just grateful that somebody sent another build to be built. They're a little pricey, and you guys have you guys have sent all of them to me. The only ones I bought were the 2 tiny ones that were... Okay, so what is going to happen to all the people that Walmart supports if they go fully digitized? You're not going to even need people. I mean, you're going to need people that come in on the overnight to restock everything. But other than that, what are you going to need people for? For checkouts? Well, they've given everybody self-checkouts. And you're on fucking camera, so if you think about stealing, don't even think about that. You got to scan it. And what are their prices going to be? The unmotivated workers, what are their prices going to be? Is that going to be a class now? So you've got workers and then you've got the unmotivated workers. But if you work, are you going to get a better rate than the unmotivated workers? And what about disabled people? What about the elderly? How is that going to work? So now we're going to do social scores? Your social credit rating? I'm fucked. I'm fucked. After the shit down. That's wild. Because we didn't shut down during the pandemic. Masking was optional if you were sick or you were susceptible to sickness. Oh, they're putting regular. Telling you AI is going to ruin the world. God, I wonder if those people realize the fence is on the sprinkler head and it's just, I don't know, not my problem, I suppose. Okay. Ready to go in? Come on. This dynamic pricing stuff is kind of wild, don't you think? Makes me want to go get 3 different friends and all go to Walmart and see if we all pay the same price. Okay. Wow. Because of AI. Yeah. The farmer just had to get a new certification so that AI doesn't replace him in what he does. Okay. We are dressed. They get aggressive there. Ooh, Macy, you want your no lickum? Well, I mean, one would think, Bob, before they start really implementing any AI anything, they would figure this stuff out because, I mean, we haven't even got our laws to match the internet. How are you going to get the laws to match AI now? No, it's like AI just keeps telling them that it's okay to go. I don't know, Fred. That's a whole nother thing, right? What happens if you pay cash? Again, whole nother. So the nephew turned 9 yesterday. Friday, his oldest sister turned 17. She doesn't turn 18. She turns 17. She has to turn 17 because she graduates and then turns 18. So that means Red Hair Don't Care, the middle child, is going to be 15 this year. Wow, they have all grown up so fast. I am still stuck with the girls being like 10 and 12. 7 and 9? 7 and 9, more like. Yeah, Remy, that's a big one because we aren't customers anymore. We're consumers. I don't know. There was a time in my life when I was so adamant that I would live within 10 minutes of a Walmart, and I used to. When I lived in Billings, I was within 10 minutes of a Walmart. I was within 15 minutes of 3 Walmarts. I could either go to the Heights, the West End, or to Laurel. So I was within 15 minutes of 3 Walmarts. I still didn't shop there. Oh, you're out of water. Who told you? Who didn't tell you? Hola. Gotta holler louder now, dude. Okay. Oh, thank you, Nicole. He's out of water right now. But he's made ice. And he's back to the land of the living. And it makes me really fucking happy. I did not know how attached to my ice maker I was. You guys need another one of these mats filled up? Okay, I'll do it. Mason's like, I want it filled for me. Okay. Let's put 2 pieces of beef liver in it for Mason. Oh, God. Beef liver smells like ass. Okay, we'll put those there. Mm. It's freeze-dried, so you would think it would be easy to break up. Not exactly. Okay. All right. There it is, Mace. See, Addie's just picking through, finding the good parts. Mason's actually eating. Add. Let him be. Eat what's on the floor. You keep taking all the good parts. I'm so sorry, Nicole. Yeah, let your brother eat. Let your brother get the good parts. You've already had 2 of those this morning. Oh, my coffee. Go ahead, Mason. Have I tried Javi? I have no idea what that even is, Bob. I drink instant coffee. I prefer Cafe Bustelo, but they didn't have any in instant, so I had to go with Nescafe. And the last time I bought the Nescafe, well, I had a man who was living life as a female wearing a pink dog collar tell me that discrimination was at a higher level now today than during the times of the French Revolution. My response to that was, well, it looks like we're pretty equally yoked here, given that we're in the equality state. Because I see how you're living life, I see how I'm living life, and look at that dude right there living life. There's 3 versions of people living their best life in this state, however they fucking choose to. And nobody's saying nothing to the other one. I think we're pretty equally matched here. And I would say that discrimination probably isn't as bad as you think it is, ma'am. Well, thank God you don't own a fucking pink dog collar. This woman was wearing a pink leather dog collar that was about 3 inches wide, and it was definitely a statement piece it was her statement piece. It had all these little chains hanging off of it and all the things. Listen, I'm all about live your life. Be whoever you want to be. Be your best life for all I care. Like, live it up. Have all the fun you want to have. But don't preach to me about inequality. Because the way I see it, pretty equal right here. "20 years ago, you were a male in this state, and you wore a pink dog collar to work and wore a name tag that said Sarah. Somebody would be waiting for you to beat your ass when you got out of work. 20 years ago in this state. Not now. I'll let you live your life." Oh my God, there's a black Jeep Liberty. Fucking parts, yo. You need to go follow that Jeep around and take parts off of it. It looks just like mine. I just need the wheel well, the fender flare. That's the next thing I'm going to find is the fucking fender flare for my Jeep. The Pope wears a dress? Okay, well, listen. He kind of signed up for it. Your dog has a pink collar. My dog has a pink collar too. My dog has a pink dress, Selma. I don't know. Oh, God. Oh my God, JJ. He even take a dump, we'd have to go the floor down. Oh, Salma, I almost got my sandals broken. Oh, I almost got my sandals broken. My back is so happy for my new shoes. Oh, Salma. My back says thank you every morning I stand up and put my feet in my shoes. And you know what? I just finally had that moment last night where it happened where I was like, I got to get these fucking shoes off. I got to get my fucking shoes and socks off. I had that moment last night. That's when I know that they're almost broken, is when I have that moment of, my God, I got to get these fucking shoes off my feet. Oh. So, dynamic pricing. What was the other one I told you about? I'm curious. I need a rich friend. To go to Walmart with me. I want to see if I get better pricing than you do. I wonder if poor people get better pricing at Walmart. Wouldn't it be funny if poor people could only buy like the pre-packaged, pre-made foods? Wouldn't that be funny? Oh, the explosive diarrhea outbreak. That's the other one. The explosive diarrhea outbreak. That's the other one. Michigan has over 700 cases of it right now. Normally they have like 5 or 7. They have 700 cases of exploding diarrhea. Oh, Olaf just started back up again. Well, I think it's fair, Nicole. I think it's fair. Everybody else gets... Is it a water issue? No. It's a poop issue. They think that the raspberries got poop on them. Damn, Nicole. I just think it's setting the bar. I think it's just like resetting the bar. So all you normal poopers will get to figure out what it's like to be on a mental health med and take a poop afterwards. Go be on an SSRI for a week. You'll shit through a screen door at 30 paces and not hit a wire. Yeah, and see Grain trying to get me to eat the fucking peach skin the other day? Fuck you, Grain. Grain trying to make me... I probably would have gotten the damn parasite. Grain trying to make me eat the skin of the peach. It's like eating the packaging on the outside of your product. No, thank you. It's in Colorado. It hasn't made it to Wyoming and the rest of the West yet. And it's like a spot in Washington, which made me really go scrub the cherries again. I put them in a vinegar and baking soda, apple cider vinegar and baking soda bath water. Right? I've had the shits for like 25 years. Get over it. Let me tell you, use wet wipes first and then toilet paper. You'll be fine. Right? I've had the shits for 25 years. What are you talking about? Just use wet wipes first. It's fine. Get all the crap off with a wet wipe. Then you dry your ass with a... Yes, Fred, you can... Any berries, you can do... I put them in I have a bowl, and I pour them into the bowl, and then I sprinkle baking soda all over them, and then I pour the apple cider vinegar on it, and it foams, and they all, like, float around, and the ones that float to the top get thrown away, and, yeah. It works for all your berries. And you want to avoid raspberries right now because they have lots of little nooks and crannies. And that's where that bacteria likes to live, is in those nooks and crannies. I wouldn't eat blueberries. I wouldn't eat raspberries for a little minute. Oh, wow. Me too, Bob. Me too. Like, I finally feel like I fit in somewhere. Oh, explosive diarrhea. Yeah, I'm in that club. Cool. You guys are all just learning what it's like. No problem. Well, cool mint dude wipes. Ooh, I bet that gives a refreshing tingle. One of those, just like the whispering winds through the pines. It whispers through your labia and leaves your butthole minty fresh. Yes. It's a little exploding poo. You'll be fine. Damn it. I hate these little pegs. God damn it. I'm going to have to put that back in. Listen, when you've lived life this long and that's been like your biggest worry, you learned a long time ago, you just never fart. I don't fart. I don't fart because it's probably loaded. That's why I bitch a lot, to release those gases. Because the other way, that's a no-go. Not unless you got a screen door and I'm aiming at 30 paces. Nope. Mm-mm. Congratulations, you know what it feels like to be a bird. Speaking of labias, minty fresh labias at that. What did Clue do now, Fred? Oh, we got to read some directions. Oh boy. We got to build some signs. Gentle pressure is required. Please pay attention to the force. May the force be with you. Good morning, what is true? Bending is required for the assembly of G12. Please pay attention to the force. Okay. Okay. What do you on a bet it's going to break for me? What do you on a bet that I'm not going to be able to make G2 bend? I bet it's going to be a bit of a bitch. Okay, so... Oh. Well, damn. Y'all about got booby-trapped there. I did use my boobs to knock you back in. Before I do something crazy. Okay. We need G15, G16, G16, G12. Oh, look, G12. Oh, it's not going to have to bend so much. It's already got bendy things in it. Look at that. They built it with bendy things in it. See those little grooves? Okay. Let's put one on that side. Oh, look, I didn't even break it. Now we can put a wanted poster on it. And I did share that, the full Colin Gosselin interview with the Sun. I did share that on my community wall too, if you wanted to listen to that, which it makes a lot of sense in what he's saying. I see his points. And I really believe TLC is the one that needs to be worried, because if all these kids come back at him and say, you didn't have our best interest and X, Y, and Z has happened, and it's happened to the Honey Boo Boo kids, the Duggar kids, the Sister Wife kids. Now I'm beginning to wonder about what about the Married at First Sight people or the 90 Day Fiancé people? What about all of that? Makes you just wonder. And Colin made it very clear that the bodyguard that his mom was allegedly having the alleged affair with, was actually a TLC employee. That was one of his biggest problems with it, is the crossing of boundary lines. Yuck, Heather, but I'm glad you're here. I'm glad it must have went well for you. Nobody likes to go to the dentist. What the hell was that? My fridge has been making some crazy ass noises lately. Oh, I'm sorry you had to have a tooth pulled. And no, that is no bueno. That is not a fun time. I gotta find my stickers. Okay. Here are the stickers. Where's the board? There's the board. We're gonna put 2 wanted stickers on the board. I'm good. Last night I got Olaf to work. Yesterday afternoon I decided that, all right, well, first I started to clean out the fridge, and then the garbage was full. So that led me to taking out the garbage, and that's when I thought about Olaf, and I was like, oh God, I'm going to have to throw Olaf away. And then I thought about the lady that lives next door that likes to go looking through the garbage dumpsters just to see what people have put in it, and they've put things in it that isn't supposed to go. She pulls it out, and then she makes a whole big scene. So I was really worried that Olaf was going to have to be taken apart into parts and pieces and put into different little bags and thrown into the dumpster. So I decided, since he was going to have to go in the dumpster anyway, probably in parts and pieces, because it also had refrigerant in it, and what the fuck am I going to do with that? You're not supposed to put that in the dump. And then I'd always worry that I started a fire at the dump, right? Like, that's how my thought process works. So I did exactly what the Reddit thread said to do, and I went and got another bottle of descaler because Olaf put out half a basket of ice and then it started squeaking. So I stopped, I dumped hot water in it like it said to do. Then I went and got the descaler. Oh my God, seriously. Could you not do that right now? Came home, ran the descaler through it. I know. Play with a quiet one. Leave your brother alone. Leave him alone. Oh, Addie's crazy this morning. Mason's just hunkered down in his spot behind my seat and behind my chair like he always does. Mason just absolutely is adamant that he lays right there. He doesn't care if there's a fucking power bar there. He doesn't care if there's cords there. He has to lay right there. Do you know how many times he gets run over in a day? You know how many times I shoot my chair straight back and it hits Mason? Multiples. Does it cause him to move? Nope. It's where he has to sit. Oh, I know he's a tough cookie. Poor dog. Poor old man. Anyway. So, I dumped the descaler directly into the ice chamber where the auger is. And as soon as I did that, Heather, it shot out all these great big chunks of mineral. Oh, I also took the cover off and found where the T and the line was and pushed on it and heard all this stuff crunch up. And that's what went into the auger. And so from the auger, I was able to use the descaler to pour it in and float it up and out. So now my ice maker is running like it was brand fucking new again. And I know the proper way to care for it. For some odd reason, I didn't think that I had to care for my ice maker that way because I didn't think it was a big deal. Apparently it is a big deal. That thing was fucking disgusting when I tore it apart. And the chunks of shit that came out of it were gross. And it took $40 in descaler to get it working. $40 is still better than having to buy a whole brand new one and then figure out how to properly dispose of this one. So, Olaf lives to make more ice. And I also learned how to properly care for my ice maker. And now AI just set me a weekly reminder for the rest of my life, or as long as I own the ice maker, to dump a cap full of descaler in it and a thing of hot water. Which makes me wonder if that's why I was waking up feeling so gross, because the ice maker was truly gross when I took the cover off of it, and I was like, oh my God. Yeah, it was gross. Anyway, if anybody else has a countertop ice maker, might want to do your due diligence. Unless you already have a cleaning schedule for it. So, now that it's clean, we'll see if I stop having such a snotty nose consistently. And for some reason why I thought I would be exempt from the ice maker cleaning program, I have no fucking clue. But I was like, well, my ice maker is not going to get dirty like that. I'll take good care of it. I mean, twice a month I always ran vinegar and water through it. Well, I wasn't doing the right thing. Anyway, it's fixed now, and he's working, and he's very quiet again. I, however, did not fasten the screws in. I just put them in a plastic bag and wrote Olaf on them and threw them in the junk drawer. Because, well, the potential that it's going to happen again is pretty high, in my opinion. Again, that's my opinion. So, well, I refuse to haul water. So, it's going to be our city water, but our city water is from an artesian spring. So, I am not worried about our city water. What you have to remember where I came from versus where I am. The water, the mineral content is super high in Thermopolis. Super high. And it had high iron in it. That's why my hair was turning red. And that's the orange stain that's on the inside of the ice maker. Now it's almost all white again because I've ran bottles of cleaner through it and scrubbed and scrubbed and scrubbed. Yep, that's what I thought it was. Addie, your bark has bugs. You can't bring any more bark in the house, honey. No more bark in the house. Your bark, that's like the fourth bug that's come in. The only thing different is that I allowed you to bring the bark in. Trees are going to have to start staying outside, kid. Yeah, I was sitting here and all of a sudden I saw something start scurrying across the floor. There was a bug. I mean, thank God it wasn't a roach. These motherfuckers would have had heart failure. Or a moth. God, could you imagine if the mouse rears its ugly little head that's been terrorizing me? That motherfucker got brave yesterday and ran across the back of my couch. Oh. So I put the dogs to bed right after I ended my live last night. They both went and put them in bed. And then I laid out 3 fucking mouse traps, put one on the middle of the back of the couch, one on the middle of the cushion on the couch, and then one over on the little stand. And I put peanut butter in them. You think I caught that mouse? No. Nope. No, ma'am. Trust me, if I could find him, he'd motherfucker be dead by now. I can't tell you how bad I wanted to go out and buy an airsoft pistol so I could just sit here and wait for him to rear his ugly little head and then patink! I bet one of those airsoft, you know, those little round pellet things? I bet one of those would hurt the mouse's head. Patink! Dead mouse. I hope I do. Poor dogs are tired of having to have their food always kept under hostage. Either it's in the duck, or it's on their play mat, or there are other bowls on top of their food so nothing can get into it. Anyway. And it's not very big. But my God, is it annoying. And the worst part is that we can't figure out where I can't see any place where it would be coming into my house. So it's got to be from like someplace that I can't see. So there's got to be somewhere either underneath my sink. Thanks a lot. For what, Fred? What are you whining about, Fred? Yes, I'm talking about the mouse in the house. Well, and see, that's the thing. I don't know where the basement is. I know that when I walk across this living room floor, it sounds like it's hollow underneath of me, but I don't know where the basement access is. I don't know if it's in the front or the one in front of me or the one behind me. I don't know. So, I don't know. Or Dasher. Back up. Ah, Addison, come here. Get in here. I didn't invite you out. Get in here. Come on. You got to come back in and do it again. Come on. Add. Get in this house. Come on. Get in here. Right. So she has this very, 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 very bad habit. As soon as the door opens, she slips right out. And Shih Tzus are notorious for door dashing. If I tell her no, she'll sit and she'll wait. But in this instance, I didn't specifically say no. I saw her sit. So I assumed she was going to wait. As soon as I opened the door, she door dashed. So to write that, everything stops and she has to come back inside. I close the door and then I open the door again and she has to be invited out. I'm really working hard on it, but it's not, it's like fighting a losing battle. Sometimes it's just easier to let her door dash because and that's the part that I don't want her doing. Just because she's a little more stubborn than I am doesn't mean that, like, she's got to not do that. Just because the door is open doesn't mean that you need to go through it. And Mason has that, oh God, that's like, that and his, if another dog walks up to the food dish, he just turns and walks away. Those are two of his best qualities. If you can open the front door to the house and he won't go out it. He'll walk right up and look at it, but he won't go out it. He waits and he'll turn and look at you and wait to be invited out. And I can't get her there yet. And now her new thing is when you say stop, She just she hits a higher gear and goes faster. Oh, Heather, that's cool. Killdeers are really cool, babe. Really cool birds. We have killdeers out here. Do you remember I don't know if I was live that day when we walked on the mineral terrace walk in Thermop, and we saw the baby killdeer. I love the sound they make. Anyway, if you other dog owners have any other tips and tricks and tools on how to not get a little Shih Tzu to DoorDash, I would absolutely love to know them. Because this one I think is going to be the death of me. She's hit that point where she's got she's got a really stubborn fucking streak in her. But we're really good on potty training. We haven't peed in the house in quite a while. We are only 3 days out from pooping on the floor, though. Yeah. Yeah. So that was the one thing I did not want her to be, was a lap dog. I know that that's what they're designed for, and that's the whole point of Shih Tzus. They were bred to be your best friend, your companion. Yep, she's my best friend. I'm her best friend. Mason's her best friend. I'm Mason's best friend. Great, we work well together. But I did not want one that was Velcroed to me. I wanted her to be able to be independent and not have to sit on me and be crazy like that. I had a Velcro dog. Oh, I totally fucked up with that dog. Don't get me wrong. She'll come over during the day and stand up stand up on the side of my chair, and I'll pick her up and I'll love on her and cuddle her and all the things. I just don't need her on top of me 24/7. Anyway. All right. This is your last reminder to take your meds for today. Drink your water. It's going to be a hot one. Good. Hope your mouth feels good. Make sure you take 2 ibuprofen, 2 Tylenol, Heather. It's better pain coverage than Percocet. You can alternate every 6 hours. And if you eat or drink anything, or if you smoke, make sure that you rinse your mouth out. Put the water in your mouth, shake your head back and forth. Not swishing, not your cheeks, your whole head back and forth. The Mr. Ed style. 'Cause- 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 ' Anyway, I'm going to go find a new documentary to watch. If it turns out to be good, then I'll report back to you. Oh, well, it's still, even though you're not doing pain meds, you can still do 2 Tylenol, 2 ibuprofen. God, mouth pain is no joke. I hope you guys have a great day. We'll see you later.
Bye.